I need everyone's input. One, there's no chlorine in this pool, okay? I decided to fill it up and let the geese play in it just for a few days before I get it ready for the kids. And as you can see, the geese really enjoy playing in there. What was that? Good bird. But Pretty Bird, after rejoining the babies outside, has started panting again. He went through a full treatment of dewormer and he went through a full treatment of antibiotics. Is this the heat? I need to know. I need to know what I need to do to help my gander. The other guys pant once in a while, but it's only when it's super hot out. And they're like just panting from heat, it seems like. You guys having fun? Good bird. Come on, buddy. Cool yourself down, handsome. I hate that he keeps doing this. I don't understand it. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm wondering if it's possible, just like with humans, where if something is like super, super hot and it gets too hot at one point and your body gets overwhelmed. What are you doing? Peekaboo. If your body gets too hot at one point during like a really nasty summer, or this happens to a lot of veterans during their deployments where they ended up suffering from heat sickness, where it's like their body temperature can't regulate anymore. And as soon as they're exposed to major heat, their body just overheats a lot easier. And I'm wondering if that's what's going on with Pretty Bird. Again, just in case y'all didn't hear me, there's no chlorine in this water. Nothing like that. You hot, Pretty Bird? Are you panting for other reasons? I wish you could tell me. Come on, Pretty Bird. You coming? Come on. Come on, pretty. Pretty Bird. Look how long they stay under. Pretty Bird. Buddy. I'm trying to help them cool down, but the babies are definitely taking advantage of this. You guys quit startling each other. What was that? Goof? Oh yeah, they're having fun. But Pretty Bird's back to panting, and I don't know what the hell is going on. He went through a full treatment of antibiotics and a full treatment of dewormer. Actually, if you rewind on this live a little bit, you'll actually see that they were diving like crazy just a second ago. Pretty sure all 4 of the goslings were under at one point. There goes another one. There they go again. There he is. There you are. Peekaboo. I'm just hoping Pretty Bird will do it too. I'm hoping that the pool will help him cool down. I just want the temperatures to drop already. Just drop down to the 80s. Just to the 80s. Even the low 90s. That'd be cool too. I was just saying a minute ago, I wonder if in geese it's possible for them to have something called heat sickness, like what we humans go through sometimes, to where if we're exposed to a certain amount of heat and our bodies get overwhelmed, that basically the internal thermometer kind of breaks, making it harder for our body to regulate temperatures. Ah, there goes Pretty Bird. Pretty Bird. Pretty Bird, calm down, buddy. Hey, slow down, bud. You look like you're panicking. Pretty Bird. Pretty Bird. You need to slow down, buddy boy. Slow down, buddy. Slow down. Come on, Pretty. Pretty. Is it just me, or did Pretty Bird look like he was panicking rather than playing? Is it helping you cool down, bud? Guys, this isn't supposed to be bumper cars. There you are. At least he's bathing now. I'm just hoping that the water can help him cool down, because the water is nice and chilly. And this is just dirt from the tree that's right overhead here. So it keeps the pool mostly in the shade throughout the day. And I have the filter running regardless. I'll put in new filtration for the kids once I empty this out and get it cleaned up and turn it into a human pool again. As soon as I'm able to afford it though, I do plan on getting another pool so that I can build a ramp for the waterfowl so I can let my big birds have access to a large pool throughout the year. I have no problem with switching it out here and there, or just restricting access so it's not used as much. There's supposed to be some ways of keeping the water from going bad. Don't quote me on this, but I think it has to do with lime in water. But it's a very specific kind of lime. It's not like, you know, whatever kind of lime. Oh, and I did finally finish fencing in the entire yard, so now I'm working on cleaning up everything on the inside. The temperatures have dropped a little bit. They're not super low yet, but it's dropped a little bit to where it's not completely excruciating anymore. So I'm able to come out in the late afternoons and start working out here again and get some work done. My goodness. Okay, look how sad. I hope you guys can see the zoom in. That's Squirt right there in the other pool. She's all by her lonesome. I'm really thinking I might need to get her own buddies. because these little boogers are not accepting her. Uh-uh. There's no chlorine in this water. Just trying to make that clear, because I know there's always going to be somebody that maybe didn't hear it. There's no chlorine, there's no chemicals in this water. This is just water. And this was just filled up a couple days ago. And it's in the shade 99% of the day. Hey, pretty bird. Mommy just wants you to cool down, buddy. Uh-uh. I mean, I do think that they enjoy this. And I think Pretty Bird, as you can see, it does look like he wants to play. Now they're switching to doing bathing. They're taking baths now. Are you in a tub, Pretty Bird? Oh, you guys, did you bump into each other? Oh, yeah. I think they really like it. This is one of the reasons why I really want to get them, why I really want to buy another pool as soon as I can, because then I can use one of those pallets, or even two of those pallets, or even just any of my other wood that I have, and just kind of build them like a ramp that goes up the side. Because, I mean, it doesn't need to be able to carry that much weight. It just needs to be able to hold the geese walking up and down the ramp, right? So, if I can come up with a ramp that Pretty Bird and the geese can walk up and down, I don't have to worry about them having to scale this, giant wall over here. It's not my property. Otherwise, I'd be digging a pool down into the ground, to be honest, and just lining it and just making a pond for them. And doing it that way. But hey, pretty bird, are you playing? There's my good bird. There's a pretty. There's my pretty. Oh, he's a pretty bird. Oh, he's so pretty. Oh, he's so pretty. Mama loves a pretty bird. Yes, Mama loves a pretty bird. I do love that Pretty Bird enjoys his babies. He enjoys being with his flock. There she is. Come on, Squirt. Squirt, I can try to let you join, honey. We can see if maybe they won't bite at you. What, Pretty Bird? Go play. It's okay. You don't need me standing there. It's all right. You guys are fine. I'm not going to... Come on, Squirt. Come on, Squirt. Come on, Squirt. Come on, Squirt. Pretty Bird's calling you. Come on, Squirt. It's okay, Pretty Bird. Don't do it. I don't have a ramp yet. You can't jump out yet. Come on, Squirt. Let's go that way. Go on. Go on. No. Wrong way, Squirt. Ah! You goofy little goose. Nope, she's going to keep walking that way. I'm not chasing you all around the yard, Squirt. It's too hot for that. Come on, Squirt. Don't stress Pretty Bird out by calling him over there. Hey, Pretty. Don't honk underwater, you goof. What are you doing? Huh? Delta, get your face out of the water before you honk, okay? My goodness. What is it, Echo? What you doing, babies? Hi, babies. Squirt! Squirt! And she's calling Pretty Bird. Pretty Bird, it's okay. She's fine. Trust me. I have eyes on her. She's good. You just relax. She's gonna have to get over herself. Either she comes over here and I can help her up, or she'll just have to wait. What? You guys are all looking at me expectantly. What is it? You guys want out? You want out? Are you done? Are you done? Pretty Bird. Yeah, you're acting like you want out. Do you want out, buddy? Hmm? Buddy boy, do you want out? Also, for anybody who has geese, or has ever had geese, or knows anything about geese, is molting at 4 months normal? Or should I be concerned? Because I don't remember Pretty Bird molting at 4 months. But then again, I don't know if it's normal with Canada geese. And the Canada geese don't really seem to be losing a whole bunch of feathers. A little bit, but not much. It's just with this weather and the level of humidity and everything going on, the likelihood of there being parasites is so much higher. It creates a perfect breeding ground. Humidity, heat, and then you add water and poop to that, and you've got yourself a breeding ground for parasites and all kinds of different nasty animals. So, I just want to give Pretty Bird time to finish up. He seems to still be enjoying himself. You guys all want out, don't you? Now you guys are all hanging out over here. You want up? You want up? Up? Up, up? Alright. I'll get you out. Hold on. Pretty Bird, I'll get you up first, okay, buddy? Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna set you down right there. Get my birdies out. One at a time. Let's hope nobody freaks out. Okay, Pretty Bird, go on that way. Come on, bud. Go that way. Come on, babies. Go that way. No. That way. That way. Come on. Goofy. Come on, babies. Canada still don't really like being picked up. It's okay. It's alright. Go that way. No, that way. Go. You gotta go this way. You'll get to him that way. Here you go. Charlie, come here. Come here, Charlie. Come here, Charlie. Come on. Ow, that's my face. Thank you. Canada still don't like being picked up. Nope, not that way. This way. Let's go. Go on. Let's go. Go on, Charlie. Let's go. Go. It's okay. Go on. It's okay, Charlie. Right there. Goofy butts. Go on. Go join your friends. And I just made it simple. Attach fence to another piece. Line it up like this. And I've got myself a door. It's really nothing special. Just simple enough to work for what I need it for. Just to keep the birds in. And it's just an idea I'm sharing for anybody out there who might also be limited in what they can afford, but wants to set up some sort of fencing and all they have is poultry netting. I'm just using everything from actual stakes to wooden or plastic poles. So this right here is just a tube, this one. But then I found this pole. When they were doing constructions on a neighbor's house, they were going to throw it away. I don't know, probably some electrical something. But the metal pole of this stabilizes this part. So it works. And then I have the little poles. And then my neighbor next door had these big ones. Big fence posts still left over. So at this point, you guys saw this part of the yard, which is now fenced off. Oh, and I actually used, behind my pile of woods right there, I actually used fish netting. I had this fish net thingy that I was using. So that's what I'm using over there. And then for the rest of the yard, I did have to use that flimsy fence that I folded in half. So now they have all of this to roam around. Hi, babies. I don't have food. What are you doing? They see me with a bag. They immediately assume food. Anyway, so I've got this area right here to the tree, and then right here from the tree, it goes over to this pole, and then it goes. And I still got to stabilize all this and add a second layer of fencing everywhere. This is just the first layer. And this goes around all the way to the other side. And then from here, we go all the way this way. I didn't go all the way to the back because right behind this fence right here, we have a big old white dog. I think it might be a Maremma. If you've ever checked out the Goldshaw farm, the dog Toby is a Maremma, and I have a dog living back here that looks just like him. But the fence that they use has, the chain link fence, has the holes in between are probably a good like 4 by 3 inch squares. Like they're pretty big. So Pretty Bird and the other ones would easily be able to fit their necks through it. Look, it's a dragonfly. And it's gone. Anyway, so I put the fence over here. Oh, and that big old metal thing that you use to like slam the posts into the ground. Yeah, when I was putting this post in, it got stuck on something. I think one of these things. And it tipped my way and it hit me square on top of my head, just full force. It's great. Put me on my butt for a little while. And then all the way right there, connecting to that brown post, and then from the brown post over there to the side of the building. So they have all of this, all the way up to the house, all the way over there in the corner, and all of this where they can just forage and move about. Which I think will just be way better. Because one, it discourages my, yes, big babies. I did big birds. Apparently Pretty Bird wasn't quite done yet. Hi, Pretty Bird. It discourages my chickens from going outside of our yard because they have more space that they don't have to break out of. But mostly, it gives the geese a lot more room to forage, to play, and to really just, be goosies and have fun. Oh, Pibbird, you're so handsome. once I have all this fencing reinforced, it should actually work out pretty well at keeping out stray dogs. Right now, I'm not so sure. What I'm hoping it would do is I would hope that it would slow them down so that my birds could get inside in time before they get in here. And it would give me time to get outside if I heard something, some commotion outside. Because we do have a dog who's usually chained on over there, outside of their porch. She's got a long chain. That's Lady. And then we do have Gunner over here in our other neighbor's yard. And they usually bark up a storm whenever something strange is back here, which kind of helps out, you know. Anyway, though, I just wanted to share the birds splashing. And let you guys see Pretty Bird. Hey, bird. Pretty Bird. As you can see, his panting has calmed down a little bit. I really am wondering if it's the weather, if it's the level of heat that he's dealing with that's messing with him. So, I'm hoping that now that I've got this property fenced in like this, and as I reinforce it over time, I'm hoping that it will help them deal with the heat better, since they'll have more room to kind of move about to the areas that are the coolest or most in the shade. They'll have water options and all the other stuff, and just outside, the air and everything else, just having different locations to go to, I think will help. And yeah, I'm just hoping that that will make a difference, because before, just fencing in this area right here left them basically with sun for like, I don't know, 70% of the day. They had direct sun shining right here. And usually that's not an issue, but during this summer, it's been a big problem. So that's why I wanted to really give them a big piece of the yard where they can move about and be underneath the trees and wherever they want to be, in the tall grass, all kinds of different locations, to really be able to cool down and take advantage of nature, basically. And then hopefully I'll be able to either find a super cheap, maybe even used pool somewhere where I can set it up for the birds, or find something else that we can afford that I can buy so I can set them up a nice pool for them, like a larger pool that I could maybe set up right here in the center or something, and where the ground is a little bit more level, and then build a ramp to go up so that the birds have more than just the little pools to splash in. Which, by the way, I still need to move this one. This was a stupid location for me to put it, because the sun shines right here. There's like literally nothing above it. Really? Go away. Sorry, predator in the sky. Anyways, this was a stupid location for me to put it. I'm going to be emptying it out today and finding a better location for it, because it needs to be in the shade. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the update for us right now. Just gotta do more cleaning back here, more working on stuff, and keeping an eye on Pretty Bird. If he seems to be struggling too much throughout the day, I will pull him inside again. I don't know. Oh, weird fact. Okay, so I had these horrible problems with the wasps, right? And it was seriously a very, very, very big problem. Like, we're talking, like, I had all these different kind of carpenter and like mud wasps just everywhere. I mean, we still have some come over here, okay, as you can see. But I made this this trap thing for wasps, right? And that trap thing for wasps, because we always have mud over there, because I like spray out over there and dump out the pools from in there. So I was trying to put up a lure so that I could kill off this huge amount of wasps. Well, instead of attracting the wasps, I attracted ants. But wait, this is funny. I followed the directions. Sugar, apple juice, and bacon bits, which is supposed to attract wasps and not attract bees because the protein basically deters bees. So you're not killing any honeybees, but you are only killing wasps, which is what I wanted. Be nice. Anyways, instead, a bunch of ants were on that thing, so I've killed a couple thousand ants with that trap. But interestingly enough, and I don't know if it ended up becoming a deterrent or something, but most of the wasps that were living there that I thought were trying to make a home in this old AC unit that does not work, by the way, they just vanished after I put it up. Within like 2 days, most of them were gone. No idea why. I don't know if it ended up deterring them instead of attracting them, or what happened, or if it was the fact that it was attracting ants, which I know are enemies of wasps, but it just, they went away. So, just a side note, just so you guys know, if you guys know anything about how to get rid of wasps in your yard, and I'm not referring to the yellow jackets. Knock on wood. Not referring to yellow jackets yet. Hopefully never. I'm referring to the other red and black ones, the bigger ones, and then there's the red ones and the black ones. So they're red, and then the other ones are black, and then there's some of them that are yellow and black, but they are larger than the yellow jackets, from my understanding. They're a different species or breed or whatever. And we have a bunch of different kinds of wasps in the yard that fly around here, a lot. And most of them seem to be the mud ones, the ones that collect the mud. And so, if y'all have any advice, I'm working on growing mint plants to set up around the yard to try and deter them. The amount of dragonflies we have around here is crazy. I mean, the fact that we have a source of water here, I don't think you guys can see them. But I have a bunch of dragonflies just flying over my property. I think the fact that we have these constant pools over here are attracting the dragonflies. But, yeah, it also attracts a bunch of wasps. So, if you guys know anything about deterring them, getting rid of them, outside of, having to use poison, I'd really appreciate it. I've heard about water mixed with dish soap. Which the only nest that I know of for sure is in that corner right there, but it's inside of the house. Hold on. I don't think you guys can see that. Let's see. So, to the best of my knowledge, that one is not active, but I do need to hit it down. But I haven't messed with that one because if you see that hole right there, let's see if I can, that hole right there has a wasp nest in it. At least it did. And there's another little area right there where I did not think that they were active there, but it looks like they might be active. Are those wasps on there? Anyway, so the one in there, I have no idea how to take care of those because, well, the owner won't pay for removal. And it's like $200 to get the entire nest out of the building, which is not something I'm paying for. And outside of that, just spraying it with poison is not something that I necessarily would like to do because, well, these guys are a little more important to me. So, if you guys know of ways to deter them, to make them not want to live on your property, I'd appreciate it. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to get to working now while I still have some sunlight left. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the birdies splash and play. I know they weren't in the pool for super long, but I'm not going to force them to stay in any longer than they want to. And I'll give you guys an update again soon. Let's see if Pretty Bird's panting still. Pretty Bird. See, he's not panting super crazy anymore. See that? I really am wondering if it's the heat that's messing with him at this point, and it's just the fact that maybe he was sick, maybe he had pneumonia, and his lungs are just still weak from having been sick, you know? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're all just grooming away. So here's my other idea. I was going to ask you guys. I've thought about, I don't know if any of you guys do crafts and stuff, but I've thought about collecting some of Pretty Bird's feathers and just gifting them to people if they want them. You know, for like crafts and such. I don't know. Because from my understanding, goose feathers, especially their flight feathers, are often used to make ink pens and such. Like old style pens. Now this one's destroyed. Obviously not this one, but I don't know. Y'all let me know. I saw somebody else was talking about doing stuff like that, so I thought, hey, you know, all it is an envelope and a mail, a couple feathers in it, and I get the feathers for free, so there, see, one of those wasps right there. Grr. See? Little red ones. Those little red ones I'm talking about, or orange, or whatever the heck that color is. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for hanging around, watching the babies. Hi, the babies. Hi, the babies. Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Look at you starting to sound like a real goose. Look at you starting to sound like a real goose. Oh, look, the babies came out. Look, guys, it's the babies. Look, there's our little frizzles. That little short that I put out about the little tiny egg, that's one of the frizzles. It's a bantam coochie frizzle. Now, these guys haven't quite figured out how to get along with the older chickens yet, but the regular sized ones, so these right there are buffs, the two brown ones. The one with the crooked tail is Nugget's son. We believe that Teriyaki is his dad. And then the white one, I'm sure you can tell who his daddy is. Right there. He's got to go. What's it called? The little tiny frizzles, we got 3 of those. That's the fluffiest one of them. Let's see. Got Nugget, Teriyaki, and Honey over here taking a dust bath. And, yeah. So I wanted to fence it in so that I can let the babies out when I'm out here. With the frizzles being so tiny, they're not going to get that much bigger. I'm kind of worried about cats and a lot of other predators, so I've kind of been a little bit more reluctant about letting them free range. And also it's one of the reasons why I'm thinking that I want to keep one of those roosters around and rather give up one of our original roosters than to give up both of our new roosters, because those frizzles need somebody to protect them closely, and it does look like there's another one. It does look like they're fully aware of that, needing that protection. Look, and there's a third one. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. There's the babies. Where's the babies? My barbecue. I think that one's, let me think. The kids named the little ones crispy, fried, and grilled. That's what it was. Crispy, fried, and grilled. That one right there is deviled. I don't know which is which. I think one of them is, I don't know which one is boiled and which one is omelet. Yes, they all have weird names. The sense of humor about it is that we don't raise our chickens to eat them. So they will never be any of those things. You know, it's supposed to be irony. You know, you name your animal after a food because it never will be food. You know, it's supposed to be a joke. Look at those tiny little fluffy. They're so little and fluffy. It always makes me think, it's so fluffy. Anyways, I keep getting sidetracked. What are you doing? Buck, 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 buck. Meow. Come on, buck, bucks. Come on. Buck, 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 buck. And the buffs are really good chickens, too. Oh, we do have another fluffy-eared. We have a white one that is Rosemary's daughter. Rosemary's daughter has white, fluffy ears, which I'm super excited about. She's got that Araucana genetic thing with her ears, with her cheeks, or whatever it's called. So, super happy about that. I love the fluffy ears, the weird feathers. And we had no idea that we had frizzles. Those curly feathers, we had no idea. I just grabbed 3 little babies that I thought were cute. What are you guys doing? That I thought were cute. And they were itty bitty at the time. And when they're that small, they don't really show any signs of being frizzles yet, of having curled feathers. And when they first curled out, I thought it was like angel wing or something. And I was researching it, and that's when I came across the fact that apparently bantam coochins could have curly feathers, and I had never heard of it before. So we kind of ended up with those guys without even thinking about it. But I thought in the future, it might be fun to see what kind of crosses we can get out of these guys, because yes, they will get a little bit bigger. You know, these guys aren't done growing yet, as you can see. They're about the same age. These are actually younger than them. So these will get a little bit bigger, and apparently it is safe for them to breed with regular sized roosters. So that will be okay, according to every other person who has these kind of animals, who has chickens, and who has mixed breed flocks, who I've spoken to. If I see any problems, I will separate them and start keeping them in an aviary. That's the smallest one over here. That's the itty bitty one. It's also the skittiest one, most skittish one. Aren't they just so cute? Look how fluffy they are. It looks like somebody gave them a burn. They're so adorable, aren't they? Run away! Anyway, I will now actually log off. I need to work. I need to quit standing here and staring at my babies. Hi, babies! I know you still make baby noises, don't you? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Uh-uh-uh. Come on, babies. Come on. Hey, Pibbert. How you feeling, buddy boy? Feeling all right? Feeling better? I think that water, that bath, that really helped you, huh? I think it helped him cool down. He doesn't seem to be panting as much anymore. You're so cute. You're so cute. I know you guys don't like to be petted. I know you don't like to be petted. It bothers me so much. If only I'd had them right when they hatched. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Bye. Thank you for visiting. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. Can you say bye-bye? Pretty. Uh-uh. Are you going to give a big bird? Oh, that's so nice of you. He's molting. Say bye, pretty bird. Pretty bird. Come on, angry butt. You're so handsome. Bye. That's inappropriate.